house, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
I'm Bruno. This is Kylie Bertucci.
Hi, Kylie Bertucci.
How do you sound, Kylie?
Hi, Bruno Bertucci. I'm still a bit croaky, but
yeah, she's a bit croaky. So
I'm feeling a bit better. Last night I was like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to go live tomorrow. So
but here we are. Woo! Do you like my jumper, everyone? My sweater?
Yeah, show everyone your sweater.
So this was a gift from Stampin' Up to Kylie, but Kylie graciously
gifted it to
me.
I think he looks more handsome in it than I do.
What do you reckon?
Yeah.
I'm very happy that we are both here. So
yes,
we have lots of...
I know, so croaky.
She does sound croaky, yeah. So, sorry, it's my project today that you're going to have to watch. There is some... Sound is bouncing. I don't know what that means.
Oh. The sound is bouncing.
I don't know what that means, Charlotte. Sorry. Caitlin, you're here already. Usually it's about 3/4.
Although, at the beginning, there was a background noise because there was a YouTube video playing at the same time as the music. Okay. So was it the music that was bouncing, Charlotte? Because if so, yes, you are correct. But hopefully now it's fixed. So, yeah, she could be back at the music.
Right. Mm. So Kerry loves the sweater. What do you think of my sweater? Regina loves the sweater. Hi, Donna from Washington State. No, you might see, if you saw any of the photos and things, you might have seen a lot of people with this sweater. We would call it a jumper. Yeah.
Jumper. Not even a jumper. A jumper.
Jumper.
Bella says hi, everyone. She wanted to be part of the video today.
So we've got a couple of important things to tell you about. First of all, we have our video class bundle.
You come in. You match the blue up the top.
We have our video class bundle that is available. This month, it's been very popular.
Very popular.
Very popular.
I'm surprised how popular this one's been.
And we all know
we
all know how I feel about daisies.
Although you like these daisies.
These daisies are very good.
And the good news is that I got back, and because I got sick, Bruno actually made my card, which I had already designed before I left.
She had designed it, had everything ready in the packing.
Everything pre-cut.
But she was like...
I have no voice. And I think I was picking up Jessie from the airport as well. Yeah. So, yeah, you were very kind. So, it's actually a class from Bruno this month.
So, yeah, the video that
designed by me, class by Bruno. Yeah. It's a mashup.
So, get a load of that.
And there's lots of there are a few 3D projects, isn't there?
There's a couple of projects that you're just going to be like,
what? Yeah, so it's worth getting.
Yeah. So
you'll just only know if you buy it.
Scan that code and you can get have a look. I'll bring this a bit closer. I don't know why I'm leaning all the way to do that.
And yes, Connie, I'm a bit crook. Bruno was a bit sick too. It's not the terrible spicy cough.
We keep testing and it keeps on saying
no. I tested again this morning because we're like, we've got places to go and people to see, and I don't want to see them if we're infected. So, yeah. Anyway, hopefully getting better soon.
So the next thing we have to tell you about is this special Designer Series paper offer.
Love it, chop it.
So in the description of this video in both Facebook and YouTube, you can click on the link and you can get 15% off Designer Series paper from the annual catalogue. It's all of the 12x12 Designer Series papers. And so even the Designer Series paper that we're using on our project today is 15% off. So you're going to want to get that.
Woohoo!
So click on the link if you want to take advantage of that. It's worldwide, but of course, if you live in Australia, we would love to be able to help you with that.
Is it all of them or a select? Because it says select papers.
Yes, select. So 12x12.
Just the 12x12.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's all of the 12x12. But anyway, click on the link.
6x6.
Click on the link that's in the description, and that will take you to the page of all of the ones that are on sale.
Oh, that's good.
The next thing we have to tell you about is this. Now, it is always a great time to join Stampin' Up. The Stampin' Up Starter Kit is fully customizable. It's always a good time. However, this month, it's an even better time to join. Why? Because you get more. More. So
give me more, give me more.
I wouldn't sing that song.
Sauce.
So what you need to do, these are the important facts that you need to know. You pay just $169. You click on the link, and in the description of all of these videos, click on the link that says join now. You pay just $169. You select $283 worth of products.
Yes, please.
That's $114 above what you've paid for. Free. Any product that's available on the online store, and when you add designer series paper to your starter kit, you get it 15% cheaper. So it's like you're double dipping on all the deals. You're combining them all together. So
good idea.
With this, you get free postage, which if you place a normal order, you don't get free postage. So you join the starter kit. If you join with us, you become a member of the Crazy Crafters. And do you think the Crazy Crafters are awesome, Kylie?
Yes, we are awesome.
Yeah. So it's always a great time to join, but this month it's an even better time to join. And we've had quite a few already join our team. So we would love to have you join our team.
And if you look at the picture, it can be a bit confusing.
Yes.
Because it looks like that's the kit.
You get that paper,
like
you get that stamp.
paper. No. You can pick whatever you want. So it's not like, oh, your extra thing is a dimensionals and some ribbon.
You can add all of those items.
If you want. Whatever you want.
You can add all of those items to the starter kit, but it's fully customizable.
Yeah.
Annette says, let's just go back to some of these comments.
Hi.
Hello. Annette,
thanks for the warning. I'm like chilling out in the background with Bella.
So Annette, let's just have a few comments that people. I have one jumper similar to you, Bruno, from our trip to Bergen, plus hot honey and lemon for Kylie.
Yes, I've been having green tea, but I should actually put a little bit of honey in it. Oh, Jasper started.
Oops. How do I go back there? Okay.
And someone said Kylie shouldn't be talking.
I wouldn't.
Miss Jenka,
I wouldn't
you shouldn't
disagree.
use your voice that much. I'm like, Bruno will like that.
Hello, Megan. Good to see you. And Miss Jenka, you joined again in the Netherlands.
Yay!
It's a very good deal to take
deal.
advantage of. So, yeah.
I would join again if we weren't joined.
Now, in the preview picture, you probably saw a bit of a sneak peek.
We did.
Of what we're going to be doing. We're going to be colouring. And we're going to... How did I describe it? It's Rustic Elegance.
Nice.
So the card that we're making is very rustic. All of the colours of the blends are the ones that are shown on that picture. And the project, you have seen this. If you watched our unboxing video, you have seen this project. But in case you haven't...
tips here. Chamomile tea.
In case you haven't, this is the project that we are going to be making.
I'll move my head. Put it right before it. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Eventually it'll zoom in. There we go. It's coming. Yay!
There it is. That is the project that we're going to be making. So I'm going to be giving you some tips of how I made those.
I love the colouring.
The colouring.
Look at the colours on that, people. Look at the leaves. So pretty.
So that's what we're going to be making.
I'm happy. I'll stick
So let's make it live. Okay. Now I didn't even check if the downward facing camera is on. Oh dear.
It's alright. It's a rookie move. I've done that before.
Ah, there we are.
There we are. It's easier than you expected.
Okay, so down. Oops.
That's
the one. Okay, we don't need that. So let's just talk about how we're going to make this project. These are the colours that we are going to be using. So we have Mossy Meadow, Old Olive, Daffodil Delight, Copper Clay, Calypso Coral, and Cajun Craze. And so they look very... how would you describe those?
Earthy.
Autumn? Earthy?
Earthy autumn. My favourite colours.
The stamp set that we are going to be using.
Vinegar and lemon juice. We've got a lemon tree, so I I should be using my lemons, to be honest.
Excuse me, I have a bit of a cough too, so if you hear that, sorry if it's right in the microphone. This is the stamp set that we are going to be using. This is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stamp set. It's cling, so of course I love it. I mean, I love the other type as well, but I love cling. Love, 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 love cling. So we use this flower, we use this flower, and we use this flower. You can see, and this is all one piece. So I will just try my best to stamp them close together like that. And we just use this sentiment here, take courage, and stamp that on.
They're beautiful sentiments, those ones.
Now, one thing I will show you is that this... Now, Bella,
Come
you're
on, Bella,
really...
on your
I'm
bed.
going to lock you out.
Come on your bed. Go lie down.
How husbands came with Norway trip. Yes, you got to bring...
You bring a guest.
One guest.
And if I didn't bring my husband, well...
I'm sure Jessie would have jumped at the chance, but...
Yeah. But then, you know, I would have a very sad husband.
Yeah, I think so.
I'd be sad too. It was a lot of fun with Bruno. But I have a question before you talk again. I'm sorry for interrupting.
Okay.
But is it a nudie card or not?
Of course it is.
I was getting them to vote.
Of course it is.
You're so naughty. Anyway, continue. Sorry.
So you can see, you probably can't tell with this lighting, but this stamp is actually on vanilla. I found that vanilla went nicer with the designer series paper. So let's just have a look at some of the designer series paper before we get started in actually making it. Now, unfortunately, you're going to have to cope with what's left of our Earthen Elegance.
We've used this
We've used it a bit. We've used a lot of the designer series paper.
Good. I love it.
A lot, a lot, a
I've
lot.
got to love it, chop it, use it.
So this is the paper that we're going to be using.
Ooh, I love
this
it.
is beautiful. Now, if you look at the catalogue, we can show the catalogue because we have that little thing in the top.
Images, copyright of Stampin' Up.
Now, you can see where these... This is a piece of clay that has been etched and it's been painted. And so that has then been photographed, and that's what the designer series paper is.
It's like
you
a
can
piece
see
of tile. Almost.
It's like a tile that has been not varnished. What's the word? I can't remember.
It's with the heat, isn't it?
Yeah, so they paint it and then they put it in a kiln and it has this beautiful...
Oh, that's right.
So
even that looks like a piece of tile.
Correct, yeah. All of these look fantastic. And so the one that we're using is this one here. So it looks like a piece of clay that's been scratched.
Glazed. Thank you,
Glazed,
Katrina.
thank you, yeah. It's been scratched with the tool and then it's been painted with some sort of glazing and then put in the kiln and photographed. And so I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it.
Yep.
The suite is not available for sale right now in the States. Well, that's a shame.
You'll have to make sure it's on your top priority when it comes back.
So maybe you should move to Australia because it's available in Australia.
Just move to Australia. Bruno's solution. Just come to Australia.
So that's the one that we're going to use. And we'll just have a quick look at some of these other ones. Beautiful. You can imagine basically... Oops. This tool here is what they used in the clay, and they're just like, isn't it amazing how they do it?
Bruno's just imagining
I'm
that.
just imagining it. That's not how they do it.
It would be cool if they used the Take Your Pick tool for
TYPT.
clay making.
Some beautiful patterns here. This one here looks like in the 80s in Australia there was a shop called Copper Art. And that
I
looks
remember
like
Copper Art, yes.
Yeah, it's probably like a they probably have a hammer to create these patterns on the back of copper, and then it looks like there's some sort of finish on the top. Bella is really like, I think we're going to have to lock her out.
I was going to say to her, you're on the cusp of getting kicked out, Bella.
Anyway, so you've all seen this paper before, but it's on sale. That's why I wanted to show you. So if you buy it this month, it's 15% off. So that's what I wanted to show you. Now, let's first of all start by... Come on, Bella. Out she go.
She's refusing.
Go on.
Lie down.
So let's start by stamping. So I've got a piece of vanilla, and I'll just cut that into a card front size. So I'll cut that in half and then half again. My sweetheart, darling angel.
Yes.
Do you think if you have a moment, could you get me a coffee,
I
please?
would love to get you a coffee, but you have to press the button. I don't know if it's actually on there. Oh, yeah, maybe. That's a laughing.
Oh.
Did someone say Peppergino? Did someone say Peppergino?
Oh dear.
No.
You're hilarious.
Just as I've settled the babies, I'll get up and move them.
So first of all, of course, what you may not notice is that this is black embossed. I'm a fan of black ink, but I just find that it's not as black as I would like it. So Kylie has really put me onto this idea of basically black embossing everything. So that's what I do, and I really like it. And using the blends is fine with embossing. So that's what I'm going to do today. So first of all, I'll just use the embossing buddy. Oh, thanks for watching, Kathy. We'll see you next time. And the embossing buddy really does work. So I'm just going to grab a piece of grid paper. Unfortunately, this mini grid paper isn't available anymore. Insert sad sound. So this is the flower that we're going to use, and that basically is just going to... Oh my goodness, those dogs are so annoying today. So I'll just apply some Versamark. Whoops. And I'll just stamp this in the middle. Can you see that? You can't really see that. Oh yeah, there it is. So then the next one, Bella, you're really going to have to go away. No. So I'll just have a look at where this is, and I'll see if I can align the next one. And hopefully I'm not overlapping the flowers, but it's okay if I do. We'll just have a look at how this one looks first of all. And then the last one is this beautiful little, looks like a native Australian type of flower. And let's just see if I can align. So let's see how I went with the positioning of this. If it's not quite right, I'll just do it again. Probably could have done them a bit closer, but that's okay. In fact, I can probably do them in 3 separate pieces. Yeah, I'll do that. What do you think? Do you like the positioning of that, everybody?
Love it.
If it's a bit far away from each other, we can possibly just cut them out separately.
They look perfect.
You like?
Yep.
Okay. Good.
I've settled the babies for now.
Did you give them a tranquilizer?
No. They just want to be by your side. They're your best friends.
Are they?
Yeah.
I think they're your best friends.
Really?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll take that. Can you make any more noise? That would be so annoying.
Sorry, everyone. Okay. So let's. Oh no, we have to set that. Oh my goodness. Can you imagine?
It's alright, I'm here for you.
Hi, Patricia.
Hi, Patricia. Now, while you're all here, if you can do me a favour, during our live today, if you just do a question mark. Do you mind passing me the mousey when you get a moment? Thank you. If you just put a question mark.
Can everyone still hear you?
Yeah. Like that. Question mark. And then ask a question about our trip. You can ask any question. Just put that first and then your question. Because I can do a search for the question mark. So if there's anything you want to know, maybe you want to ask Bruno some questions, what he enjoyed about the trip or who he was really excited to meet. Who were you excited to meet, Bruno? I'll ask you that question.
I was happy to meet Jamie Babarsi.
Oh, that was pretty exciting, wasn't it?
I was a bit starstruck.
Were you?
Yeah.
That was Stamp with Jamie. Everyone, if you haven't followed Jamie before. What was your favourite place?
I loved going to the... I just posted a video yesterday on my Instagram about the Skylift.
Oh, yeah.
That was pretty amazing. Yeah.
That was spectacular, wasn't it? Samantha has a good question. What was your favourite Stampin' Up trip to date?
Also different. I loved going to Italy.
I think that which one was the one that we did leaving Barcelona?
Euro.
Was that the Mediterranean?
Yeah.
That one I think was my one. That was like spectacular. Did you enjoy the food on the ship?
Yes.
Yeah, it was very good food.
100%.
Yeah. We went to one specialty restaurant, which was the Wonderland, and that was really fun. But like so much food, I was so full.
Yeah.
But everything was really delicious, and I think it was good that we were sharing and tasting a lot of things because we went with some friends. You might know Jessica Brigden from the US. We really love Jessica and David. We love catching up with them. So yeah, we did a dinner with them and had a really great time. But yes, very good food. Royal Caribbean, they know how to do their food. Even though there's a lot of people, I'm not a huge fan of their desserts. However,
she still eats them.
Their donuts. I didn't really order any. I think I ordered one dessert at the dinner time and I instantly had regret. I think because I love to cook my own desserts.
Yeah.
I think that's set. There's nothing like homemade.
Set? Is everything set?
Have a look. Side on in the light. Let me have a look. Let me do it. Let me do a perusal. Because black takes a lot longer. No, it looks good. You've done very well. But yes, Royal Caribbean does a very, very good job. Was there anything unusual that you ate? Norwegian cuisine.
Okay, so one thing that we did eat, we went on one of the stops. I can't remember which one it was, sorry. It was the last stop.
Oh, yeah.
We went to a
Stavanger?
chocolate...
Was that Stavanger?
I think that was the first one.
Oh, was it? I don't know the names. Ooga booga boogan.
I'll tell you.
There was Olden, Stavanger.
Maybe it's not going to be here
Yeah,
anymore.
I don't think it's there anymore. I tried to look too. Look on our photos on that last day, because I'll have a video of you
this
eating
day
the
here.
ice cream. Yeah. Is that Shelley Gardner?
That's Shelley Gardner,
Oh,
yes.
look, Bruno goes, yeah, it's this day here. I was right, it was Stavanger.
Stavanger, yes.
Yay.
Yes, that's Shelley Gardner, everybody.
Yeah, we saw it in the street.
So we went to
walking
this
around.
one place. I probably even have photos.
Yep,
Oh, no, you have it, I think.
I do. I have a couple of photos of
We
you.
went to a chocolate shop, and in the chocolate shop, we had a chocolate that was called Brunst, which has the
Brunst.
first 4 letters of my name. And it was...
Caramelized
Caramelized
goat's cheese. In the chocolate
In the
and
chocolate.
in the ice cream.
Yeah. The ice cream was spectacular.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
You did try it.
I had one tiny
So
little
dramatic.
mouthful. Hey, I've learnt from the best.
Okay, so you're here to watch colour, and hopefully you are colouring yourself. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to zoom in a bit. I don't know, can we zoom?
Yeah, you just pinch it. Just go, ring.
I don't know if we can on
Yeah,
this.
you can. Oh, hang on. You've done the little... Oh,
No.
yeah, there it is.
Okay.
I've done it before. I've
try
done it.
this way.
I've done it before.
How's that?
It's great.
So what I'm going to do first of all is I'm going to grab some yellow, and I want to just give some yellow feature pieces in this. So I'm just going to literally, can you see that? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to add some yellow all through here. And I'll just add some more using the dark. Then I'm going to add some of the Calypso Coral. And this is all going to build on each other, if
I
that
would
makes
never
sense.
think of blending like that. With like 2 random colours.
Using the other side is actually a bit better.
Oh, yeah.
So you can see when I start to use the darker, it's getting darker. Thus the name, dark. How's that looking?
Looks great.
And I'm not worrying about, going over the same pieces. That's Cajun Craze. Can you scroll down so I can see the latest comments, please?
Sure.
So from there, you can see that there's still a bit that needs to be filled. So what I'll then do...
I even love it like that. It's amazing.
I will just grab the yellow and I will just fill in bits. The good thing about blends is that they blend, thus the name.
Now with the black emboss, are you finding that you have any residue on the markers, on the blends.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem to be bad, does it? Because I've had it a little bit before, but just check that, like, because sometimes it can lift a little bit of the black onto the pen.
Now you can see some of those pieces there are a bit yellow. So I'll just add a bit of, what colour is this? Copper clay.
Oh, I love the copper clay. Have to be one of my favourite new in colours.
And that, my friends,
Is a wrap.
is a wrap.
That is amazing.
The flower wouldn't usually look like that, but...
Oh, we can take artistic license. I actually feel like I've seen a flower look like that before, though. With all the different colouring.
Hi, Rhonda.
G'day.
So let's colour this one now. So this one sort of has a bit of yellow at the bottom, and that blends into those colours. So what I'll do is I will start with light at the edges. Just add a bit of dark in the same colour. And then I will go into light.
That's nice. Thanks for the purchase, Arlene. She got the new Daisy class.
Fantastic.
Thank you. You're
So-
going to love it. Let us know what you think.
If you want, you can just leave it like that. But if you want the colours to blend in a bit more, you can go over with the yellow and just blend it over like that.
Wow.
And that will really blend the colours.
Love it.
I love how that looks. We can just add a bit more in these edge bits.
I don't often use like different coloured blends together. So I like that you're using like complete polar opposite
Yeah.
colours and blending with them.
So with these ones, what I want to use is I'm going to blend copper clay and calypso coral. Should I do calypso coral or Cajun craze? I think I'll do those two.
Nice.
Oh, you can't see that. Sorry.
What are those two?
These are
Copper.
calypso coral and copper clay.
Nice.
And that's what I'll colour
combo.
with these. And so again, I will just start with some lines.
It looks so random, doesn't it? And keep the questions coming because we will answer them as we go along too. Oh, Margaret's from the Gold Coast. I used to live on the Gold Coast, Margaret. I grew up and went to school on the Gold Coast. And Deirdre loves what you're doing with the blends, Bruno.
Oh, good. Thank you.
I like it too, Deirdre. I think it's very, smart. And it gives you a different idea of what we can do with our blends too.
Yeah, I love... Paddy Bennett is an amazing colorist. That's the only way I can describe... I mean, she's an amazing artist. She's a lovely person too. But the way that she's able to use colour is like literally out of this world.
Yeah.
So that's probably... See, it's much easier for me to watch the screen
Yeah, isn't
than
it?
it is to look in
Yeah.
real life. So
Have
I'll
you got
just-
your glasses? Do you want me to get your glasses for you? You look so handsome with them. I'll get them for you. It does help when you're colouring.
So yeah, I love that. And if you wanted to, you could colour these things in the middle. All one colour. Oh, thank you.
Don't know which ones you want.
Actually, I might have these ones. Sue Beasley says you're sounding a bit husky, Kylie.
I am. I've got my raspy voice. I'm a lot better. I didn't have a voice for 2 days, I think it was. I was messaging Bruno.
Celebrate good times, come on. Oh, that's better. Thank you, Kylie.
You're welcome.
Now, let's do some leaves. So, the leaves here. Okay, these are the colours that we have for the leafage. We have... actually, I won't use the yellow. We have Old Olive and Mossy Meadow.
Yeah, they are very Australian, these ones.
And so, what I usually start is down the... so, I'll start with the dark, and I'll literally just go along the spine and just add the colour. Is that on screen? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Down
Hi,
the spine.
Eric. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. What's the train station mineral? I remember Kylie saw inspection in the train station mineral. You'll have to explain that one, Eric.
I don't know.
Patricia just said, Bruno, you're bad.
Oh.
Why would she say that?
Celebrate good times.
It's every husband's dream, isn't it? A wife that has no voice. I think I remember another time that I lost my voice, and we were at a big function, and he kept saying, "Oh, this is Kylie. She's lost her voice. She's now the perfect wife." Oh dear. You'd get bored after a while.
Well, all the people watching on YouTube would get bored after a while.
They'd have to put up with you all the time.
Just silence.
Just silence.
Okay, so that's the base.
Nice.
And it looks a bit weird, I admit.
No, it actually looks really good.
But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Old Olive light and just fill in the gaps.
Yeah, one on the left is the Canberra Bell. The middle one is Waratah, and I think the other one is a Protea, isn't it?
It looks like a Protea. I was trying to remember the name.
I think it's a Protea. Yeah, all very Australian. I think the Waratah's from New Zealand, though, isn't it?
One of these is like I think one of them is from South Africa. I don't know. I'm not going to say anything because I'm just completely making things up. Well, not making them up, but I don't know.
You're winging it. That's called creativity. Miss Jenka said that her husband was singing too when she lost her voice.
Oh, and so then for the large stalk, I'll just use the thin end.
Nice. And what colour is that one? Mossy?
Mossy.
Yeah, I love it.
What do you think of that colouring, people?
Hi, Bronwyn. I haven't seen your name pop up before. I'm sorry for not noticing, but welcome if this is your first time here and commenting.
What do you think?
I love it. Chop it.
So for the next one, I'll just colour across here.
South Africa for Protea.
Yeah, I knew there was something.
There we go.
There was a netball team or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
And so for these ones, all I'm going to do is Old Olive light and dark. And
Waratah's New South Wales emblem.
I'll just colour across this line here.
I love the brains trust here. Between all of us, we can figure out what flowers they are and where they're from. Put on your brains trust. Sharing all our brains together. In this we trust.
And so then I'm just filling in the gaps. And you can see the middle part that
it's got that.
It's just got that bit of depth, which wouldn't be there if you just coloured in one colour. And that's
It
what
gives
I
it
love.
that 3D... Yeah, it just kind of pops off the page. First time live. Oh, that's nice. Bronwyn, welcome. I thought I hadn't seen your name before. It's nice having new ones along.
And that, my friends, is our 3 beautiful flowers.
Wow.
Coloured.
And
So
that
simple.
didn't take long.
Didn't take long.
That was really quick.
And I love, I hope you do, because
I really love it. I think it's great.
And that type of colouring, it's literally just bits of colour. Just,
wow.
yeah. I'm glad you like it, Patricia.
I must say, one thing that we did while we were away that I really enjoyed
Yes.
was going to the, was it Momo or Moko or?
I don't know.
I always forget
It was
the
in
name
Amsterdam.
of that. In Amsterdam, we went
Mazjenka,
to
what's the name of the modern museum?
the modern museum.
It's near the Van Gogh Museum. Pam Lewis is watching from Bali.
Oh, good on you, Pam. Enjoy. Have a cocktail for us.
Now, Kylie Joe.
And also, sorry, before you move on,
Mm-hmm.
the other one that I love was the Van Gogh
interactive experience.
Oh,
yeah.
that was amazing. Yeah.
In fact,
Yeah.
let's just have a brief...
Like, that's what it like when I think of the sunflowers that we
Mm-hmm.
saw. It was so good.
Sorry,
Do
everyone.
you think Fredo has enough photos on here?
Okay, where is it?
Oh, that's your airport videos.
Back to the Future.
Oh,
Wow.
that was so good.
Now, where was it? It was in...
We have
here.
to review all of these.
Okay.
Because we're like, what did we do? We were just so...
Look at this, people. We were in the room.
Wow.
And the painting was everywhere all around us.
It was like we were covered in Van Gogh. Yeah.
Thank you, Bronwyn. I loved it. So I haven't even made a reel of this one. It's probably copyright protected too. And we're all just sitting on deck chairs. It was spectacular.
We're decorated in Van Gogh. You got a really cool cup. Where's your cup? We should have been drinking out of it today. Your mug.
Oh, yes.
Where is it?
I will get it later.
Yeah, that's cool.
So, Kylie Joe, can I put you to work, please?
Moko
Museum.
Museum. Modern Art Museum, Amsterdam.
And there's other Moko museums
It was
elsewhere.
very
That's right.
cool. But yes, it did actually mention the Stedelijk Museum. I think we tried to go there, didn't we? That was where
No, that was the
Van Gogh was.
That was his own.
Oh, I see.
So anyway,
Yeah.
let's just keep going if we can. Is that okay?
Hey, this is what people love. But yes, we can continue.
Thank you. So, Kylie, would I be able to give you a pair of scissors?
Oh, yes. And I
could
could
you
do some
fussy cut?
snipping. Yes, I'd love to.
So, if you
know I
can,
love to fussy cut.
if you can, try to keep it in one piece. So
Yep.
maybe along there, similar to.
Yeah.
This is the type of idea that we're going for.
So we're
This
keeping
one
it
here,
all together.
this one here, I sort of stamped a bit too far away. So
No,
if you
that's good.
can't keep it together, we'll just have them three separate,
Oh, good.
and then we can align them like that.
I've
Can you
got-
do that?
I've got this.
Perfect.
So we can zoom out so that we can both be in the screen because you can show what you're doing as well. There we go. Oh, all the best, Bronwyn.
So what I'm going to do we have our templates around?
Do you want a scoochy? Yes, please. Thank you.
There's a
Because I know they want to
drawer
see
here.
this.
So I'm going to get... I actually don't know which sizes I used. So I'd say that's a daffodil. No, we're going in the opposite direction. That's a no. I hope all the pieces are here. No. Oh dear. No. Sorry, everyone.
Why are you sorry? Seriously, you give yourself like time parameters. Don't you know my lives normally go for 2 hours? So you could take as long as you like. And they're watching me snip anyway.
I think there's some colours missing.
Probably.
Okay, so we've got a pecan and a daffodil. Yeah, perfect.
I knew you'd work it out.
So if you have our card templates, people,
Peeps. Yes, continue.
If you have our card templates, here are the colours, the layers that you'll need. It's a gorgeous grape in what's that colour called?
Cajun Craze, copper.
Copper clay.
Copper clay.
So the card base is copper clay. This layer here is also copper clay in pecan pie. And then we have the DSP in Daffodil Delight.
Do you want to just pop up the QR code for the card templates, because they are there. If you don't know what we're talking about, these are our measurements that we use so that you can get the layers in your measurement in your country. We sort of have 3 measurements around the world.
Just 2, really.
Oh, in Australia, people use inches still. But it's inches not, with A4.
Yeah, which is, like, there's too much waste, I have to say.
No, inches with A4 is no waste. Because it's metric. I did the metric conversion.
Yeah.
So you don't waste anything because it's inches, but the
it's
correct
weird inches. It's
yeah.
weird inches, though, like 15 16ths.
Yeah.
So that's good. So they're the colours. Let's just cut those pieces.
I'm going to need glasses. Where are my glasses?
Don't know. Where are they?
No
So this
idea.
is just the gorgeous grape card base is just cutting the card stock in half and then scoring it in half. So that's a simple piece. And then the next layer is pecan pie size.
Pecan.
Excellent. Eric the Arduous says, when you are on your trip and you get to see many places, very high places, are you afraid of heights? Yes. There was one, well, it's just a bit different. Do you know where the trimmer blades are?
I think they're in the, like, underneath. So I think I've cut that out. But I think I want to come in. Oh, yes, we want to come in and do that side too.
So where would the trimmer blades be?
Underneath the wood.
It's not there.
Not there? Oh.
I'll just grab one for
Maybe up the top in that section? Oh. Yeah. It's better than trying to guess. Yeah, I'm not really scared of heights, Eric, which is really unusual because I'm not the best with flying. I get a little bit nervous. Although this trip I feel like was one of my best. I think, yeah. I did really well with the flights this time. Even though we had like turbulence. Pretty much from London to Singapore was turbulence the entire way. So yeah, normally I would be a bit panicky about that, but yeah, I did really good this time. But I think with you, Bruno, it's more like cable car or like Ferris wheels or something like that, which is kind of the same. I think it's the same sort of anxiety or same feeling, but in a different, yeah.
I'm just recutting this because it didn't come up.
Oh, I see.
It was a bit blunt.
I see. So many steps in the tower you had to go up. So,
oh my goodness.
Actually, Bruno did get very...
That was more...
that was claustrophobia.
Yeah.
Coming down. And normally I'm claustrophobic, so I'm actually glad Bruno kind of was claustrophobic because I had to keep him calm. And in order to keep him calm, I had to stay calm. But I was actually just... Yeah, I was actually okay. I was like... I think... if I can't see light at the end, like if I can't see the end, then I would panic. But I could see where we were going. So, and I knew it was going to get larger. But, yeah, it was pretty full on in that tower. Where was that tower? Was that in Ghent?
Yeah.
Yeah. Was it, what did they call it?
The belfry.
The belfry, that's right.
Okay, so that's what I've just done, people. You've probably just seen it while we've just been talking. So this is the Daffodil Delight layer. This is the Pecan Pie layer. And so that is literally just going to be stuck like that. Literally.
I'm now cutting my card the way you do it. Good job, Deirdre.
See, Kylie, I'm not a freak. She always makes fun of me.
Yeah. I'm actually jealous. I've said that before. I'd really love to be able to cut like that, but I just can't. So how do you think that is? Do you think I need...
Yeah.
Do you think that's all right? How I've connected it. It's a bit difficult to...
Do you think you could just cut in there, please?
Cut in there. Oh, yeah, sure.
That's all. Other than that, perfect.
Good.
The doggies really want some attention, but
they want breakfast. Because in the place where they stay, they got breakfast every morning. They've been spoilt now, and now they think, yeah, well, we had breakfast in the house that we stayed at. So we get breakfast every morning now.
Sorry.
This morning Jasper was barking at 7:30 for breakfast.
Now, Kylie Jo, can I have the Take Courage stamp, please?
You may. I think it might be this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it. My daughter calls me a weirdo when I cut like that.
Lovely. Kirsty Rogerson's here. Hello, Kirsty. Kylie needs to apologise. She's being... She's using your name in vain without using your name. And so I'm just cutting this as a strip. Yep, I'm happy with that. And so now we can just assemble our card. So all I'm going to do here, I'll leave that as it is, because I might, depending on how the positioning is, I'll just cut this one. But I'll just stick this one down to this one using some dimmies. Did you sample whale in Norway? Did not, sorry. 7:30, yes. It was a bit early, and he had that, you know how he's deaf? He had that bark that he does like in the middle of the day, but he must have just imagined it was the middle of the day. It was just that bark that's like... So it sounds like Kylie's gotten some packages. I didn't realise there was another delivery. So that can just stick down like so. And so that is going to be stuck down like that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick the bottom down, but I'm going to stick the top up on dimensionals just to give it a bit of I don't know what you'd call it, uppiness. So I'll just put some tape here. I'll just maybe and at the top here I will just add some dimensionals. I can add a few more here just to give it some more adhesion. So Kylie,
Yeah.
Kirsty is watching, so she heard what you said about her.
I told her that too. She's like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I actually really like getting up early.
Yeah,
it's
it is
annoying
good
to get up, but
I just gave them their breakfast, Kirsty, and they said thank you.
thank you so much, Mummy.
It's all they've ever wanted. No, I actually did message and I said to Kirsty, whatever you did, it's the right thing because Jasper looks the best he's looked in a very long time.
They both are really, like, they're really,
they're good.
They're really good.
Like, it's cold weather and they're
like Jasper would be
and jumping and
Jasper
crazy.
would be like not able to get up. So anyway, what I was just doing before I keep talking,
yes,
I've adhered, like I
Put
just
all
add
those,
some
yeah.
dimensionals at the top and I just stuck that down with
Oh, clever.
So I'm just going to line that up with the bottom.
I was wondering why there was none at the bottom. Don't feel bad, Kirsty. Oh my goodness.
No, they are so
They're happy.
good. They're
That's
happy.
all we want is for them to be happy. But you know, like parents love their babies, but you know, they've got to be able to whinge about them, you know. Oh, my children are so demanding. They're easier than children.
So I probably didn't space that out correctly, but this should be fine. I'll just make a bit of a banner here.
They were loved and they were cared for and we couldn't be happier. Because when Jessie looks after them, she takes care of them for us, but she hates them. She says to me, oh, if they go near me, I just push them away. I'm like, go away.
So I'm not sure what I'll do there. Is there a shorter sentiment?
What you could do, let me
I don't want to cover it.
No.
I'll just use a shorter one.
I'm thinking maybe something like down here. Because you don't want to cover the flower, hey? And maybe to the edge there rather than the other edge. You could cut a little bit off near the E. And you could even go closer in banner-wise here too. Like do a deeper banner.
Could I do that?
Oh yeah, that looks good. Yeah,
what do you think of that, people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I reckon cut off a little bit at the E too, just to pull it over a little bit. But that looks really good. Because I like that sentiment.
Now,
Yeah,
where
that's
do I put the
right.
dimmies?
I love it, Kirsty. Hey? Oh, dimmies, yeah. But you were taking them for runs and, like, they're so good. So we've got to, like, take them out for open runs like you did. Because I've always been scared, like, it might be too much for Jasper. But I think it's, like, we've got a few ovals near us, haven't we?
For sure.
That we could take them for a run. And I think it's really good for them. Behind that leaf there, you lifted it behind the other green leaf. It looked really good.
Say that again.
So this green leaf in there, you hit it behind there. Looked really good. It's a winner. And maybe over a little bit because you did it to the edge. Yeah, that's it. Yep.
Now, do I have a dimmy there? I might have to take that one off.
Because it's already on a dimensional.
Dimmy.
Yes, that's it. Love it. Oh my goodness, that is so good.
It's a winner. Okay, last thing we have to do is
add some embellishments. Look how many cool things we have now. Yeah, they're definitely they're the ones. But show the other ones. There's so many good ones. Because you could even use like the gold ones if you wanted to.
Oh no, I know exactly which ones.
Which
so there's tinsel gems.
Yeah.
In colour dots. Could possibly
even those
use
are great. Yep.
That one.
Those ones. Yeah.
Adhesive back sparkle gems.
Like to have some sparkle would be nice. Some of you might like that.
In colour palettes, tinsel gems.
There's so many good ones this year.
Ombre matte.
Even these.
These are the ones
goodness.
I was thinking of.
Yes.
So maybe that one.
Yep. Love it. So many good ones.
And look how many there are.
I know,
in each
so
pack.
much. And you can colour these. Like I did one with a blend. So if you didn't have the colour you wanted, you can just colour it in.
Kylie coloured it and then
left it. I know, I chose the same colour. He goes, why don't you do it the same colour as what's there? I'm like, oh yeah.
That one could possibly work, but I think that one. What do you think, people?
Look what Megan wrote.
You're the best, Megan.
What's the word that's banned?
Pretty.
I'm not allowed to call it pretty.
So, we have this one here.
Yes.
Or this one here.
Oh yeah, take a choice.
Left or right? Left?
L or R?
And while you're selecting, I'm going to have a coffee.
We'll look at some questions. I'll do a question here. Question mark, search. Oh yes, Kathy said, I saw that you met up with Jessica Brigden. Yes, of course. How's your ankle healing, bro?
Fine. No problems whatsoever.
You've done well, haven't you? We were a bit worried about clotting on the plane. So I made Bruno wear compression socks.
Yes, this is 40, people. Well,
this is travelling when you're 40.
This is 46.
46. And Megan said an interesting point here that she's been watching cruising videos and they say there's not enough sugar in the desserts.
I would agree.
Yeah, I think that's the key.
I would agree.
Yeah.
But there's probably
their pastries were amazing.
Enough sugar for us. Like I know American sweets are definitely a lot sweeter. But they're probably like normal sugar levels to us.
It's just not my type of dessert.
It's like petit four. Sort of
like I had really a sticky date pudding and it was really gluggy and
they're cooking it.
Yeah, it's just on like it's mass production desserts and to me they can never quite get it right.
I had no problem.
Yeah, Bruno enjoyed it.
Christine, yes, we did get some sneak peeks.
Yes, some sneak peeks. It was fun.
Now, where's my phone? Let me see if I have a sneak peek or three.
No, you're not allowed to show them.
They're everywhere.
Really?
Yeah. Patty asked.
Did she really?
Yeah. I only have one.
Okay. I'll let you. Did you sample whale?
No.
No whale for us.
And maybe next time we can show you some swaps that we received.
Not eat whale. Next time we're not going to eat whale. I don't think it would be my thing. Yeah. I think there's plenty of other things to eat. And Eric said, when you were on your trip, you posted so many yummy meals you got to eat, so fancy, but such small portions. Did you get hungry again?
No.
Hunger
is not something you experience.
Well, actually, I have to say, this cruise, I got hungry quite often because there were so many people to catch up with. And it was really odd times. Like the buffet would close at 2:30 or 3:30. And some days we were so busy because we'd have breakfast and I'd have a couple of pastries for breakfast in the morning with a coffee. We got that delivered because it was free. And I loved that. Oh, cute. That's very cute. Oh, I love that one. That reminds me of the cable car that we went on.
That's all I can...
That's all.
Oh, this game.
Because we don't do Christmas, so we didn't take any pictures of the Christmas things. But yes, Viking chess, we definitely want to play that.
This is the view from our balcony.
Unbelievable. I kept thinking, are my eyes seeing this? The boat gives you an idea of scale. But yeah, a couple of times I did get hungry. But that was a good thing. And we used the stairs as much as we could.
Yeah, we were up on level 12, so...
I only put on 1.5 kilos for this trip, which I'm really impressed with. And I've lost it already and a little bit more. So I'm very happy. I just have to keep going.
So we're just going back to this.
I think left we've or got right? Left is a winner.
I think left is the winner.
Yeah, look how many lefts there are.
A few rights.
Let's give that a go, because we've done right on the other card.
Okay, let's do that. So
you've seen that before. But yeah, there was a few times, and so we ended up finding because the buffet closed, we're like, what do we do? So then we found this place called
Cafe
270, I think it was called. And they had the most amazing beef rolls. Like, I think you guys in the US call it beef sandwiches. Oh my goodness, it was so delicious. Carved roast beef. You could choose what you wanted to have for your condiment. So I had mustard and garlic aioli, and oh, that looks amazing. And some gravy as well. Bruno, you would have horseradish.
Horseradish, yeah.
Mustard and mayo.
Yeah.
And gravy. And oh, they were the best. So we ended up having that 3 times, I think, on the cruise, didn't we? We went down there. And they had some really cool things. That is beautiful.
I love it.
Now I'm forcing you to do the inside too while we're here.
Oh, okay. We can do that.
Because we've got questions. Come on, people. Ask some more questions.
So
because otherwise it's over. It's finished.
I was going to, for those that actually, before we go on, if you want to have a look at my Instagram, this is my Instagram handle. And if you click
just do the QR code, yeah.
If you scan...
You might have to change the brightness, yeah. A little bit higher. Oh, that should work, yeah.
If you scan that, or you just search for my name...
you can take a photo now if you can't get the QR code up.
But anyway, just search for my name. Search for the phrase, my name is Bruno B. And it's not open, so I will add you. Whoops. But this is the shot that I...
A lot of it is already on mine.
This one you haven't seen. Hello!
The music there, okay?
It'll just say...
Oh, yeah.
It'll just say we can't make money from it.
Yeah, sure.
Imagine that being your view.
Amazing.
That was where the Cafe Kylie spoke
about.
It was
really
Hello!
Good. We met an ice skater there. It was really cool.
Yes, so you will have to... Oh, we did the bumper cars.
Oh, the bumper cars were so much fun. I'm just happy I got home and then I got sick, Susan. I wasn't sick over there. There's David and Jessica. Love those two. Oh, that's a good one. I haven't seen that one. King Bruno. Oh, love Jessica.
So anyway, there's
and
lots of shorts like that you can watch.
What do you fill that as your occupation? I always get confused when I fill that out.
Sales.
I say...
I'm an expert paper crafter.
I'm not camera shy, no. What do I usually say? Self-employed and sales, yeah. I was very confused the first time. I was like, Britta, what do I write here? What do I say that I do?
You play with paper.
That's right.
And this one here, I'll just do a strip here.
Yeah, it was really fun on the bumper cars. We had a lot of fun. But yeah, and we even, like, right near the bumper cars one day, because again, the buffet was closed. And I'm like, what's going on? I think it's because we had, like, a big breakfast, like eggs and things like that. Well, usually most days we would have smoked salmon on a muffin with cream cheese.
Did I use that one? I
No.
didn't. Sorry.
And we would have, I would have like a hash brown. And what would you'd have an egg usually. I'd had an omelette
Smoked
one
salmon,
day.
basically,
but
every
we would
day.
always go for the smoked salmon,
Yeah, it
didn't
was
we?
beautiful.
And you had like some avocado toasty things as well.
Oh yeah, that was good.
They were nice. But yeah, I just kept going back to the smoked salmon. They were really yummy. But I think it just really filled us up. And so then we weren't hungry until late. And then by the time we were hungry, it was like, oh, everything's closed. What do we do? So one of the days near the bumper car, we had a hot dog, which was actually quite fun. We only had that one day.
Yeah.
And it was actually nice. I liked that. Yeah, it was good.
So I found a stamp that I haven't used. So I'm just going to stamp that in the corner here, because why not? Ooh. That's very nice.
So, what do you mean about that question, Megan? How did the cruise work with the general public on there as well? Do you mean how did we identify each other? We had lapels on, if that's what you mean.
There was, okay, so this gives you an idea. There was 20% of the cruise ship was Stampin' Up.
1 in 5
Yeah.
people.
So there was just other people, and everyone, we would have our lanyard. It's hanging on my trolley.
I'll get it. With your cup. Where's your cup?
The cup is, I don't know.
Oh, there they are.
So I won't add it at the top there. I'll just add it at the bottom. No, I won't add it at the bottom. I'll add it at the top. Good to see you, Pam. Susan, did we order room service? For breakfast, we could order room service from a limited menu, and we would just get coffee delivered in the morning and a donut or some pastry. That was free. But at other times, room service, you had to pay a service charge.
$7.95 US.
US,
So that was like $14.
in addition to...
to get it delivered. We're like,
Yeah.
no. We're not that desperate. We can walk down. We have legs.
Kylie, I did the inside.
Yay! It's not nudie.
So, first of all, can we show the other one?
Yes. So here was
So in answer to your question, Megan, we each person had a lanyard.
Do you like our little ducky pins? Who gave us them again?
I forget her name.
Oh, come on. It'll come to me.
What DSP is that? It's Earthen Elegance. So each person had a lanyard. The blue is the achiever and the red is a guest. And so we would have other random people come up and say, what's all this? Like, can you tell us about what this means? Like, because everybody who was a Stampin' Up related person, they would have a lanyard. And so...
Normal guests were like, what? And then trying to explain to them.
And then in here we could just have our Royal Caribbean card. So that was that.
Yeah.
And 1 in 5, so 20% of the entire cruise ship was Stampin' Up.
Vicky, the designer series paper is Earthen Elegance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So before, Kylie was talking about the Van Gogh experience that we went to.
Oh, and interesting, Megan, with cruising, you get to have all dinners included. Everyone.
All meals is free.
Like any cruise you go on, you can go to the meals and you can order anything you want. in however many quantities that you want. Like, it's a bit weird. Some days you're like, I don't know which main meal to get. You say to the waiter, I don't know which main meal. And then he'll go, that's okay.
Have them all.
I'll bring them both. And you're like, no, what? But what if I can't finish it? And he's like, just share it. Here you go, have both of them.
So that's cruising in general. Like, all meals are paid for.
Yeah.
The only thing you have to pay for with meals, like we were talking about, room service.
And room service, yeah.
You have to pay the service charge to get it. But some cruise ships, it's free. With
Princess
Wonderland,
Cruises, you don't pay for room service.
yeah, they like to keep it separate. There are other specialty restaurants where you have to pay an extra charge. But in general, the main dining room, everything is free. The buffet, everything is free.
And Stampin' Up! Were very generous at the welcome session. They announced that I think they were trying to not give us things to have to pack in our luggage because, it can get a little bit heavy. And so they said, we're giving you a $50 credit on your account. So that was so generous because
that was a gift.
How many of us? 306 or something.
Achievers.
And they gave us all $50 for our room credit. So generous. Like, this company is so kind, so generous. I will never ever complain about a free trip and all the gifts. It's like, even if something goes wrong, I just have so much appreciation. I would never dare say a thing.
Good question. Mama loves to craft. No.
No karaoke.
I wasn't vibing it.
He wasn't feeling it this time. We were very tired.
We had done a lot.
We'd done a lot before we got on the cruise. So we kind of just chilled a bit, didn't we?
Yeah.
We woke up when we woke up. Although we ended up waking up for the buffet each day, but sort of 9 o'clock-ish, 9:30 sort of thing. But yeah, it was really relaxed, and like even some of the port days we had nothing planned. One of the days we did a bike ride.
Oh, that was spectacular.
Yeah.
That was the original.
That's the OG.
And that is the one we made today.
I love it. Perfect.
Just slightly different each way that way.
I love the sequins. Love the colouring. You've done such a good job, honey.
But that's it, yeah.
Yeah. Any other questions about our trip?
Did you paper fold the napkins? We didn't. If you've been on a cruise, when you come back to your room, oftentimes your room steward has folded an animal out of the towels.
It's pretty funny.
It's pretty funny, yeah. Sometimes I'm just like, I want a towel without eyes on it.
I don't think it's actually our towel to use, though.
Well, it is included because
it's an extra towel.
No.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's bizarre. But anyway. Well,
I'm sure that we could keep it and ask for an extra one.
Yeah, true. There's been cutbacks on what room attendants do now. They just clean more. It's part of...
Hey, I'm happy to have my bed made every day. And changed. Like, they changed the sheets. Yeah. I was like, they're not going to change the sheets. They're just making it. Because I spilt coffee in bed one day. I'm like, oh, no. I felt so bad. But, he changed it. I thought, there's no way it's going to have the coffee stain still on it. And, no, it was replaced. I was very impressed.
Oh, Linda, Disney. We haven't done a Disney cruise yet. They don't come to Australia as... Well, they probably come to Sydney. Yeah, but everyone raves about how good they are.
But we are going in 2025. The Stampin' Up! Trip is Disney, but it's not a Disney cruise. It's like actual Disney.
Staying at the Grand Floridian.
At the Floridian, which we looked up is $750 US
average
a night.
price, yeah.
Like that would be $1,400.
Now I have to put an asterisk before we go on.
Yes.
Less than 1% of Stampin' Up! Demonstrators
earn this trip.
So we haven't earned it yet. We're just assuming that
if we talk about the trip, I think I've got... Oh, no, I don't have it here. Oh, there it is. There we go. There's the disclaimer. I put it even on the screen. The claims published here are not representative of a typical Stampin' Up! Demonstrator.
And we'll have to put that in the description about that.
Yes.
Now, before Kylie was talking about the Van Gogh interactive experience that we went to in Brussels, of course, when you finish the exhibition, you end up in a store.
What?
Which is what?
At the end? What? We say that every time. We're like, wow, there's a shop at the end of this event that we just went to.
I bought a mug. This is
what
the
a
mug.
surprise. We're mug collectors.
So...
let it zoom in. Go closer.
Closer?
Yeah. It'll do its thing eventually. Got to be patient.
Come on.
I'll move out of the way. I'm distracting it. Come on, little one. You can do it. Oh, it's happening. Here it is. It's forming.
Nah.
Come back a little bit. Yes. Come on. You can do it. Can you see it? Can you see the outline? We'll go downwards. Yeah, good idea. Seems to be better with zooming down here.
So,
oh, look at this.
This is my mug.
Oh, he's missing his ear. Oh, Singapore's going to be a home port for Disney.
Oh, wow.
Thank you, Linda. That's closer for us.
So that's cool, isn't it?
Love that. That's such a cool cup. Poor Van Gogh. He was very disturbed.
He was troubled, yeah.
Like us all, but I'm not going to chop off my ear.
This is another mug that I bought.
Go to the doctor and get a pill so you don't chop off your ear.
This is a Norway mug.
I love it.
It's like my jumper.
Is that your $40 mug?
No, I didn't get the $40 mug.
Oh, didn't you? Norway was so expensive. Oh my goodness. We were like, it was very expensive.
So we are so thankful that you guys have stuck with us today. How long have we been going for? I don't know.
A bit over an hour.
We hope you like this project. And remember, the designer series paper that I used today, Earthen Elegance, is on sale right now. So you can buy that designer series paper at a 15% discount. So in the description, the first link there, if you click on that, you can have a look at all of the designer series paper that's on sale. But in addition to that, we want to tell you again that it is always an amazing time to join.
Yes.
But now is an even better time to join.
Other way.
Now is an even better time to join. Because you get more.
Now is a really good time to join.
One of them. Because you get more. You get $114 above
Freebies.
And beyond what you pay for. So just $169, and you get to select $283 worth of free products. Jump on it because at the end of the month it's going to be gone.
Goodbye.
So it'll still be an excellent value offer, but this month you get even more. So you're going to want to do that.
Yes. And Mimi, I'm feeling a lot better. You can ask Bruno. I've just been binging Netflix for most of the week and going to bed
Kylie,
really early.
One thing I really there's lots of things I appreciate about Kylie.
But
one of the things that she does is she is able to listen to her body. And so is able, if she physically could, she would sleep 24 hours a day when she's not feeling well. So, and that allows the body to recover. And so her voice, honestly, it's
so much better.
So much better, yeah.
And I just feel like I haven't had to take any tablets this morning.
Yeah.
And I'm feeling like I was coughing so bad the other night. I was like,
she was coughing out a lung.
I'm thinking,
I would come in the room.
To the doctor.
I would come in the room and I'm like,
are you okay? What do you need? What can I do to help? But no, I'm much, much better. I feel like a human today. So that's good.
So I think that's it.
Any other questions before we go? I don't want to leave you all. There was something here. Oh yeah, did you get a Buckingham Palace mug?
No, we there's lots of things that they sell on the street.
Yeah. We didn't really get any things there.
No.
Bruno did get a Back to the Future tote bag. That was very cool. I think that was the only thing you got from London, wasn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, no, there's one thing, but maybe I'll wear it next week.
Oh, what did you get?
The hoodie.
Oh, yes, that's a very good purchase. I'm
Yes.
glad I've bullied you into getting that. Because it's very, you're like, oh, should I? Yes, get it. Just don't even look at the price. Just get it. Because everything was double.
We just had to remember, the number
painful.
on the price tag was the same as we would
what
expect.
we would normally pay.
But it was spending British pounds, which is basically 2 and a bit times what our currency is. So while the number was the same, it was multiplied by 2. So
yeah,
anyway,
it was very painful.
something that was a reasonable price ended up being
very unreasonable. Very unreasonable. We were like, no, but I think we did well. And now all of you have to go shopping and join so that you can pay for everything that we just...
No. Just do whatever you want. No guilt, no pressure.
No guilt.
No, not at all. I can't believe you said that. I'm embarrassed. That is...
No, we're fine. We're really good. Don't guilt purchase. We don't like that. And Susan said she hopes that we do a card making cruise.
Who knows?
Is that on the cards, Bruno Bertucci?
Who knows?
We spoke to a few people about it. It sounds really interesting.
Yeah.
But we shall see. We'll see what comes up. So, Stampin' Up, do they pay for the flights over?
For the Achiever and one guest. So if you have other people that come along in the travel group, then you're responsible for those. But the Achiever and one guest is paid for by Stampin' Up. So can't complain about that. But less than 1% of demonstrators worldwide, it's a non-typical result. So we are thankful that we are able to earn it, but it's less than 1% of demonstrators.
And there's no way we'd get to travel to all these places that we get to go without Stampin' Up and these trips because, it's not cheap to travel now.
No.
Like Europe, I think
honestly, if we had to pay for flights, we would just...
No way.
It would be bankrupt. So.
Yeah, it would be completely out of our budget. Yeah. And, like, even for accommodation, like, that was the main reason I picked Brussels because everywhere was $500 a night accommodation. And it's just like, I just can't justify that. It's like, that's just too much money. So we ended up going to Brussels, and even then it was
Brussels was
$200
spectacular.
a night.
If you haven't been to Brussels, honestly...
It was amazing.
It was
the next place I'd love to
go,
definitely Croatia is on the list. But there was a lady on the plane coming back from Brussels to London, and she said, please come to Bulgaria. She said, it is such a beautiful place to come and visit. No one knows about it. No one comes. So it's really affordable and you will love it. The food is amazing. It's multicultural. It has nature, but it has city. I was like, I think I'm going to do a little bit of research on that. So
we have Bulgarian friends and they have never said that to us.
No, that's true. Neither.
They moved to Australia and that was it. I don't know if they've ever been back.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, I think it would be really good to go and see something. Like, look, Belgium for me was like that. I'm like, let's just go there because it's reasonably affordable and it gives us a week away just in the area. But I definitely would only use the trains from now on in Europe. I don't know why I booked a flight from London to Brussels. The train was amazing. So good. You can relax.
And get this, like you can catch a train from London. I mean, you imagine the map of the world. So the United Kingdom is here, and then across the water is mainland Europe, and it's connected eventually. But you go across
a lot of water. And
someone said to me, "Oh, are you catching the train to Brussels?" And I'm like, "What? You can't catch the train." Well, yeah, you can. It follows the seabed. What?
Goes under the seabed. It's underwater majority of the way, which is just incredible.
Amazing that they can do it.
Yeah. So. But yeah, I definitely would do it that way.
Yeah.
And I'd have to give Bruno a tranquilizer because we're in a tunnel for a very long time.
I think it'd be okay.
I think you'd be fine. You did all the tunnels on the tube.
Yeah.
And you did them fine, didn't you? They were tiny trains too. Like, you don't want to struggle with claustrophobia. But yeah, so we had a lot of fun getting to know.
We're so thrilled that you guys enjoyed watching it. There was like this one time I tripped over, as you saw, and hurt myself, and everyone was like, "Oh, I hope you're okay. I hope you're okay." And I was like, "Enough, people! Like, I don't want to like." I
wanted everyone to laugh.
I wanted everyone to laugh because I thought it was funny.
We feel for you. In the Philippines, they say "kawawa siya," which is like, "You poor thing." I felt bad for you. I was like, "Please don't hurt yourself, because you'd really ruin my holiday."
So typical.
No, I really didn't want you to hurt yourself.
Because I'd ruin your holiday.
It would make me sad for you. Yeah.
But anyway, thank you. Thank you so much for watching along with our trip. Thank you for watching today. We hope you like the project. And if you recreate it, please send us a photo. Tag us in a photo if you post it on YouTube. Or if you make something using a different piece of designer series paper or using that stamp set. We'd love to see it.
I love that stamp set.
The stamp set is beautiful. It's beautiful to colour
even
with
if you just get it for the sentiment. But the flowers are gorgeous. Yeah. So definitely put that on your list.
And don't forget, 15% off designer series paper this month. And this month is an amazing time to join. I think that's it, Kylie. What do you reckon?
Bravo. Well done, everyone.
Thank you so much for watching us.
We don't want to leave you, but we must go.
We will, yeah.
Good to see you all.
Good to see you all. See you later.
Bye. Miss you already.
There. Bye.
Bye.